Mr. Vice Chairman, knowing the honorable mover of this resolution to be a good parliamentarian, I had expected that he would place before the House all sides of this problem. Stop. I had expected that he would be no less interested in the efficiency and discipline of the administration, no less interested in the public welfare than in the interest of the civil services. Stop. But I am sorry to observe that he has taken only one view of the matter, namely the interests of the civil services alone. Stop. He has not at all dwelt upon the fateful consequences which a strike of the sort we had this misfortune to have would have had on the country and the people in general. Stop. He has spoken, no doubt, in measured tones, unlike the honorable member who sat to his right in the morning and who raised a shout wanting to make up by sound what his arguments lacked in force. Stop. I wish to submit to the House that it would be incorrect and it would be imprudent for this House to accept this resolution. Stop. It would be incorrect because by accepting this resolution, we would be laying down something bad in principle, and we would also be accepting a policy which would be suicidal and which would cut at the roots of discipline in the services. Stop. Para. To the merits of reinstatement or otherwise of these persons, I will come later on. Stop. I doubt the very propriety of Parliament going into this matter. Stop. Now let us see what has happened. Stop. Whether right or wrong, departments have taken up the question of these strikers. Those who took part in this strike, those who indulged in disobeying the ordinance, several cases of sabotage and intimidation, including criminal ones, have been gone into, and the authorities have taken some decision. Stop. In some cases, the government have taken the decision, and in some cases, the
On this
departments have
occasion,
taken the decisions,
I wish
stop.
to
Now would
mention
it be right
one important
Parliament
aspect. Stop.
to intervene, to
Right
interfere
from the
with these
beginning,
decisions? Stop.
our society
Suppose
has
we
given
do not that.
teacher
Suppose Parliament
the position
interfered
next
with
to
the
parents.
decisions
Stop.
taken by the
Parents
government
entrust their
or by the
children
heads of departments
to teachers
tomorrow.
to shape them
With what face
well
and with what authority
and fit them
can the
in proper
head of
place
department extract
in the
service
society.
from
Stop.
his subordinates? Stop.
The role of
This is
parents
the question
and teachers
which the
is linked
honorable
with
mover
each other.
must
Stop.
see, and
It is
also the
therefore
other honorable
important
members
that
who have spoken in
parents and
support
teachers
of the resolution
should
stop para.
cooperate with
Unemployment
each
is
other
mounting
in
up,
shaping
and we
the
have not
character
been
of
able to
our young generation.
generate
Stop.
enough employment
A teacher's
opportunities
duties does
to provide
not end with
even for those people
mere teaching
who are
of
entering
lessons
the labor
in
market today.
schools and
Perhaps
colleges.
to the extent
They should include
envisaged
in the minds
during the
of the
10th
boys
plan. Stop.
and girls
The point that I
Dignity
want to make is
of work, social
that
values,
it is not quite
etc. Stop.
justifiable to make
In
only
addition to this,
one aspect
they are
of
to
the
be
10th
trained
plan
in
period,
various
namely the
extra
exigencies
circular
of capital mobilization
activities also. Stop.
out of
Further,
the context
Teachers should
of
also
the
ensure
general economic
that all
situation
students
in the
develop
country. Stop.
brotherhood
When we are
schools.
therefore making this
Para.
huge
As
tax
regards standard
efforts,
of education
we will have to apply
in our country,
our mind
I
with
wish to
equal
say that
seriousness,
we are
if
doing
not
well.
more,
Stop.
to see that
Of
the
course,
income generation
much more
in the
remains
community is as
to be
great
done
as is
in this
envisaged,
connection.
so that
I
the
wish to suggest
savings
that
and investments
a few
could be
teachers
effected
of prominence
without disturbing
may be
unnecessarily
deputed
the consumption
various
pattern
foreign countries
in the community. Stop para.
to study in detail
Whenever there is
the
any tax
system
on
adopted
corporations,
in those
this
countries
cry
and
is raised,
recommend
and
methods
this cry
to
is
be followed
always
for
valued
better improvements
by the
in the educational
industrialists
standards
themselves
in our
have
country.
claimed
Stop
to
para.
be the sensitive
Further,
barometer
it is
to
our
find out
sacred
the
duty
climate for capital formation.
worship
Stop.
educational
I mean the stock
institutions
exchanges.
because
Stop.
they
This
lay
time, the stock
foundations
exchanges have
for
reached quite favorably
building up
to the
of
budget
a
proposals
strong nation
as a whole,
and
which
honor
clearly
them.
shows
Stop.
that
I
whatever
thank the
else
organizers
may be
for
the merit of the present budget proposals,
opportunity to
it
deliver
is certainly
the welcome
not
address. Stop.
anti-capital. Stop.
Dear
Last
sirs,
year also,
we are
the
very
stock
sorry
markets
to
boomed
receive
up
your complaint
after the taxation
about the
proposals
catalogs
were
just
announced.
supplied
Stop.
to you
This time,
and
though
especially
they were a little
as we feel
hesitant
you have just
at
cause
first.
for it.
Ultimately,
Stop para.
I think they have
You
realized
stated that the
that there is
general
nothing
quality
wrong
of printing
with the
is
taxation
poor. Stop.
proposals, and they are now
We do not hesitate
merrily
in
mounting up. Stop.
admitting
This is
that
quite natural
it is not
because
up to our highest
there are
standard,
so many benefits
but also asked
and advantages
for delivery
in our economy
of 10,000
today
catalogs
that it is not
on the
difficult for
13
the
July,
corporate sector to absorb
and in order
a
not
small rise of
to disappoint
5%
you,
in the We have put
corporation
our
tax,
workers, which has been
on
proposed by the
overtime,
Honorable
which
Finance
we
Minister.
are
Stop.
not
Para.
charging you,
The economy of the nation
and
today
they had to
is more or less
work with good
a
speed.
closed
Stop.
economy because
The alterations
due to the
you made in
lack
the last
of
proof
external finances
of the catalog
imports
sent
have been
recently
virtually
involved
prohibited.
a great deal
Stop.
of work. Stop.
There is a
If you
lot of
wish,
planning in the
we
country
shall send you
which makes
our time
this
sheets
bearing
showing
rather
the delay.
unlikely, and
These alterations
because
caused
of the
stop.
regulation of the economy,
In regard
internal
to
competition
printing of blocks
is also not very
on
great.
pages
Stop. The risk
4
bearing
and 11,
capacity
we do not
which is
think
claimed by the
this is as
industrialists
bad
really
as
forgetting
you state. Stop.
large profits
The blocks
and
were very
large
old,
yields
and
on their
on this
investment
paper
is
used
almost
in the catalogs,
non-existent
it is
in our
impossible
economy today.
to get
Stop.
the effects
Our
obtained
markets
on your
are expanding
engravers
very
pull.
fast.
Stop.
And the money
Para.
generated
We are
is
ready
much
to
more than
have
the production of
our printing
commodities.
of these blocks
with the
compared
result that
with the best
there are
your
shortages
engravers
is almost
can do.
every commodity. Stop.
We are anxious
It should not be difficult
to meet you
for the
and assure
industrialists
you that
to
all
absorb
your
the small rise
orders
of 5%
will receive our
in the
best
corporate
attention.
tax.
Stop. Thanking you, yours faithfully. Stop.